the time in the studios of ZIZ Radio, just about 5 minutes down after the hour of 11 o'clock, and we just about to join another live session of The Edge. And of course, today is our anniversary. We're celebrating 63 years of broadcasting in the Federation and around the world. So of course, we got some giveaways. We might be just be giving you some goodies during the Edge program today. So this is your time to stay tuned. Don't move that dial. Don't change nothing. Stick to your TV or your radio and make sure you know that number to call when you get that question and you have an answer. Even if you don't have an answer, you can always guess it, man. We welcome guessers, right? Yeah, it's all about participating, right? And of course, our number to call will be 465-2555. If you're on the outside and you want to give that gift to someone living here, you can call us at 718-577-2916. We get you into the edge with the man himself. Devonne, wake up. Say something to the audience.
All right, good morning, St. Kitts and Nevis, and thank you guys so much for joining me on the program for today. Good morning to those of you who are listening from across the Caribbean region and, of course, the international stage, those of you in the USA, Canada, and the UK. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining me on The Edge for Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, which is a very special day here in St. Kitts and Nevis, as ZIZ celebrates its 63rd anniversary. And so, as Ronnie said earlier, we will be doing some giveaways throughout the day, and here on The Edge will be no different. And so I'm encouraging you to stay tuned, and I hope that you have been listening and paying attention to some of the programs and some of the things happening in St. Kitts and Nevis over the past couple, let me say, months or even years, right? And we will be testing your memory and your knowledge for today. Before I get into the conversation, however, I'd like to share with you a notice from the Chief Medical Officer, and that is regarding the recall of Fratelli Beretta USA, which is a ready-to-eat meat charity products. So the public is advised that a Class 1 recall of Fratelli Beretta USA Incorporated ready-to-eat meat charity has been issued for products containing copper, which may be underprocessed. According to the United States Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service, this may have resulted in possible contamination with foodborne pathogens such as salmonella. The products subject to recall bear establishment number EST M47967 inside the USDA mark of inspection or in inject print on the front of the package. The ready-to-eat copper product is in question is of the brand name Dietz and Watson, so that is DIETZ and Watson WATSON, with a best buy date of July 1st, 2024. And we'll be sharing more about this on our social media platforms, but this is from the Ministry of Health or the Office of the Chief Medical Officer. Information received suggests that the product subject to the recall may have been shipped to St. Kitts and Nevis through Ram's supermarkets, and so you are asked to be aware of this, and they too have been notified. All right, so for the program for today, I will be doing three giveaways. I will do one right now, and we'll do the two later on to stretch for the program. So the numbers to call are 465-2555, and for those of you in the diaspora, you can call us at 718-577-2916. 465-2555. And the first question is, when did The Edge premiere on ZIZ, and what was the first topic? When did The Edge premiere on ZIZ? And what was the first topic? The first person to call and tell me the exact date as to when this program began and the first topic, you will win a very attractive prize. You have a caller coming in? All right. The phone lines are open. We're taking your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. An opportunity for you to win a voucher courtesy the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited Skelec. $100 towards your electricity bill. Let's take our first call for this morning. Caller, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning to On the Edge. And it was 1972.
Yes. Thank you so much
Okay.
Thank you so much for your contribution. I know that.
Devonne, you old man.
Why? 1972, no man.
I think she misunderstood the question.
Yes.
I think she's speaking about when ZIZ came into being. I feel so.
Okay. So she definitely misunderstood the question. The question is, when did The Edge premiere on ZIZ? And what was the first topic? The Edge, this program, when did The Edge premiere on ZIZ? And what was the first topic? Give me the exact topic and the exact date for a chance to win a gift voucher courtesy the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited Skelec. $100 towards your electricity bill. We're taking your calls at 465-2555. Do you have any callers? All right. So that is the first question, and I'll be bringing two more questions later on in the conversation. It is 10 minutes past. Let me repeat the question again. When did The Edge premiere on ZIZ? And what was the first topic? The first person to call and give the correct answer for this question, you get an opportunity to win a gift voucher from Skelec, $100 towards your electricity bill. You have to tell me the exact date when the program. You have to tell me the exact date when the program started and the topic. The phone lines are open. Call us at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. We're taking your calls directly here for you to give us the correct answer. And as I mentioned, we'll be doing this throughout the course of the day on the various programs. It is 11 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour. We're also taking your calls and giving you another opportunity to share anniversary greetings with ZIZ as we celebrate 63 years of broadcasting service here in the St. Kitts and Nevis. I used the opportunity yesterday to build the anticipation and allow you to do that. But here's what I want you to do for me. Tell us about an experience you had, a program that you remember, or something when you listened to ZIZ growing up, or how has ZIZ benefited you, whether it be professionally or personally, and how has ZIZ contributed to the overall development of St. Kitts and Nevis. It is 12 past and we want to hear from you. We're celebrating 63 years of service. Now, I hope you guys were paying attention yesterday because I gave a lot of information about the history of both ZIZ Radio and TV. So I hope you guys were paying attention yesterday. And if you were, you should be able to answer some of these questions. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation here, right here on The Edge on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM.
Athletic Stadium and the Nevis Athletic Stadium will be energized by SKN's top athletes for the 2024 TDC Track and Field Inter-School Championship. Be a part of the historic multi-city event when SKN Athletics bring you 4 days of track and field on Thursday, March 14th and Friday, March 15th at the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium, and Saturday, March 16th and Sunday, March 17th at the Nevis Athletic Stadium. Saturday tickets are $30 preferred seating, $15 for adults on the ground, and $10 for children on the ground. Sunday tickets are $40 preferred seating, $20 for adults on the ground, and $15 for children on the ground. Tickets are available at City Drugstore Nevis and Digicel St. Kitts. It's energy, energy, energy for the 2024 TDC Track and Field Inter-School Championships. March 14th to March 17th at the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium and the Nevis Athletic Stadium. Sponsored by TDC, the Department of Sports St. Kitts and the Department of Sports Nevis. Energy!
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skonipo, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
Hello and welcome back to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Let's take our first call.
Yes, well, good morning, and first congratulations to ZIZ on celebrating its 63rd anniversary. In response to your question, would it be in October 2023?
Yes, you have to give me the exact date.
October 2nd.
Okay. And the topic?
Youth in Nation Building.
Wow. You are absolutely correct. ZIZ premiered The Edge on October 2nd, 2023. And the first topic was Youth in Nation Building. You want to give us your name, on air or off air?
Off air, please.
All right, so you can call us back at the same number, or there's a different number you can call already? Yeah, give me a second. I'll give you the number, so you can hang up and then we'll give you the number that you could call, all right? Wait, hold on. Okay, Ronnie took the number there. So yes, The Edge premiered on ZIZ on October 2nd, 2023. And the very first topic was Youth in Nation Building. Thank you so much for that caller. And you won yourself a gift voucher from the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, Skelec. $100 towards your electricity bill. Thank you so much and congratulations. Let's head back to the phone lines and we will be taking some more calls, sharing your anniversary greetings with us. Hello, caller on the air.
Yes, my boy. Good morning.
Good morning.
And well, we have to say many congratulations, because ZIZ has stood the test of time. When there was no other radio station around, along with Radio Paradise, was ZIZ. And a lot of people forget Radio Paradise. And we like to say, well, guys, continue to build, move forward, onwards and upwards, and keep upgrading. Keep yourself on the air, because, the world is depending on you all. So many congratulations. We doing any special call in our topics for today?
Well, as today's our 63rd anniversary, we wanted callers to share their anniversary greetings. But do you have something that you'd want to bring to the attention of the public?
Yes. A couple of things.
Okay, quickly.
One, we need to ask whether UDC, Casper, or if you could get the minister attention, if any of those three that I mentioned gave permission to businesses on Port Zante that they told their suppliers that are delivering goods and services to them late last month, that on the 1st of March 2024, they have to pay a $5 delivery fee, to enter Port Zante to deliver any goods and services to any form of business cross there.
All right.
Yeah, and number 2, you could find out from Casper, the minister, why 13 workers of Casper has been dismissed. What is the reason? And if there's any truth that those workers that are dismissed, that they hire a new private entity to do the work that they once did. And the last thing, it is quite unique that the same week that government ministers take 33% raise, 13 workers was fired. And the other thing about that is they gave civil servant 8% and take 3% and put it in a pension plan. So we are requesting of the ministers to put 23% of the 33% in the pension plan.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution to the program. You're listening to the Edge and ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. So I wanted to share some information regarding the LIFT program, which is launching soon, and they took the opportunity to share some more information on it, or to remind the general public rather of what this program would entail. So according to the minister with responsibility for that program, the Honorable Iselin Phillip, this intends to be an evolution of the poverty alleviation program. It provides cash transfer, social assistance to household and families, and so it is there are similarities of the PAP program. So provides cash transfer, social assistance to households and families, and benefits range up to $600 per family. And so once you apply, they'll be looking at your application, and once it's successful, you may benefit or get benefits ranging up to $600 per family. So it is for families earning less than $2,500 gross income per month, and it prioritizes support for the unemployed, with and without children, single parent families, persons with disabilities, caregivers of children with disabilities, and seniors. So that is the unemployed, with and without children, single parent families, persons with disabilities, and caregivers of children with disabilities, as well as seniors. The applications by new families accepted from April 1st, 2024, and you can visit the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs for more information. But they will be launching the application portal soon, so that you could make your application, and they will be reviewing application from April 1st, 2024. And as I said, once you qualify, you will get those benefits. So the application details for seniors currently on the PAP. I know there were some concerns regarding seniors who are currently on the PAP program, and they were wondering, well, how am I going to transition? How am I going to get the information from the PAP to the LIFT, especially since there will be no paper, and the LIFT program will be strictly digital or online. So there is no application or re-verification required for seniors currently on the poverty alleviation program. LIFT benefits continue and will be combined with Social Security pensions and administered by Social Security. Let us head back to the phone lines, and we'll be taking some more calls at 11:22. Caller, good morning. Welcome to the conversation. Hello, caller. Good morning, you're on the air. I think we may have lost that caller. Let's say this one. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
You lost the one, but you find mine.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
This is ZIZ Godfather saying happy birthday to ZIZ.
This is ZIZ Godfather?
Yeah. Just 3 things I'm going to talk about. When I was a little boy, not little boy, but young little man. ZIZ had 3 programs that I had loved very much. Every Sunday evening, there was a program over BBC called Kid Over Kid. It used to be laugh and jokes and so comedy thing. That one, and then in the middle 60s, Junior Lloyd had a program on ZIZ called Soul Serenade. And that was very, very popular. Everybody looking forward to that. You play music of the soul singers and all of those guys in the Caribbean, whatnot. And then the last one, on Monday evening, we had an opportunity to request whatever songs we want for 1 hour on ZIZ. Sometimes you used to, that's when the Beatles and all those guys were popular. So they would play the Beatles. If you request the Beatles, they play that for a whole hour. And then after that we had Música Latina with El Golwini Kenzie, El Spanisho. That was programs Goldwyn Keynes had, and I did love that. I used to be dancing, merengue dance and that kind of thing. So those are 3 popular programs that I did love on ZIZ as a little young boy coming up. And now I'm still listening to ZIZ. And when I stop listening to ZIZ is when me wire cut off from the lamppost. Thank you very much, Devonne.
Thank you, caller, so much for your contribution to the program. You're listening to The Edge, and we're taking your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. Do we have a caller? Alrighty. So we are doing giveaways here on ZIZ Radio on the occasion of our 63rd anniversary. The first question was, when did The Edge premiere on ZIZ, and what was the first topic? We had our first winner. The Edge premiered on October 2nd, 2023, and the first topic was Youth in Nation Building, and that person won themselves a gift voucher, or a voucher from the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, SCADEC, of $100 towards their electricity bill. I'm now going to share the second question. So the second question is, give 2 of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. Give 2 of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. Give me 2 catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. We have some callers coming in, so if you're a frequent listener, or even if you've listened for the first time but you've been paying attention, you should know this one. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. I know them saying and say nothing. What I call in to say what Mr. Culture was saying. You know, the request program used to begin 5 in the afternoon. You know how much girls don't give licks for that, car girls sending requests for other girls both from boyfriend and so. I remember good. That's all I call in to say. Okay.
All right, caller. Thank you for your contribution. We're taking your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. The next question is, give 2 of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. That is, give 2 of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. If you're a frequent listener, you should know this one. And even if you're listening for the very first time, you should, if you're paying attention, that is. You should know the answer to this, and you will win yourself a Black & Decker steam iron, courtesy SL Hotsuds. Yeah. We have a call? Yes.
Yeah, really. One is ZIZ, the voice of the Caribbean, that's one. And ZIZ number one station.
Could you repeat that for me, please?
ZIZ the number 1 station. That is one that they say. Mm-hmm. And the other one is ZIZ, the voice of the Caribbean.
ZIZ, the voice of the Caribbean?
Yeah, spring it, that's the other one.
Okay, Ronnie, what says you?
Run, you rascal. Remember, you was a teacher.
But what answer you have there?
Okay, I have the golden voice of the nation, and I have the pulse of the Eastern Caribbean.
The what? The voice?
The pulse of the Eastern.
But that's the number one too.
Okay. So anyway, you say
I'll give her.
All right.
But
So
you give me, by the way.
a Black and Decker steam iron.
All right. God bless husband.
A Black and Decker.
Let me give me commendation while at it.
Yes, go ahead.
Because I am older than ZIZ. I was there this Sunday when it opened in 1961. And I remember all the morning you wake up, you know, you get your devotion. And when I was walking also, and the Defense Force music starts, 7:30 you start scampering. You gotta get out of that house.
The march interlude.
Yeah, man, 7:30 and that, you know. You hustle the train in the bad. That was the hustling point. And Al Salter gave the devotion for years, you know, every morning.
Miss Henry, would you like to hear the march interlude coming back?
I hear it sometimes. It should, you know, because people, all who lazy and who don't like to go to work early, they have no excuse. You know, and think that's a time, ridiculous, a time to get out. Right? It's true. And play it hard so they could hear.
Yep.
And encourage them to listen. Now, there's one thing, though, that I said, I need them to open up the station to all parties. Our political parties, so we can have a balance.
The station is open to all parties.
No, it ain't open to every party.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes,
well, maybe the others, maybe the rest of them do, no?
Okay.
Since 1993, they signed and they agreed to that.
So you're going to sign it, so it should be open.
You know? But you don't want me, right?
Since you know that they sign it, you should know that it's there.
Anyway,
anyhow, congratulations.
All right, Connor, thank you for your contribution to the program. You're listening to the Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. It's 11:30, and we're taking your calls at 465-2555 or 718. Let's head back to the phone lines. All right, so the question was give two catchphrases of used on ZIZ Radio. We have a caller. Let me share the catchphrases. So it's the golden voice of the nation. ZIZ, we have a caller. Let me stick a pin. Caller, you're on the air.
ZIZ Radio, the voice of the nation, and ZIZ Radio, the pulse of the Caribbean.
Yes, we already had a winner, but thank you so much for that.
Okay then, cool.
Yes, we already had a winner. So it's the golden voice of the nation, ZIZ Radio, proudly uniting, leading, serving, and entertaining. The pulse of the Eastern Caribbean, ZIZ the family station, ZIZ Radio entertaining the nation, enjoyed by the world. Those are some of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. We are celebrating our 63rd anniversary. Let's head back to the phone lines and we'll take some more calls.
Good morning, Devonne.
Good morning. Thank you for joining me today.
Indeed, the pulse of the Eastern Caribbean. There's a question concerning the path to the list. If everybody who is on it have to register?
I think it's only for only the seniors won't have to do any re-verification, as their information will be transferred from Social Security. But for everybody else, if you don't fall within that category, you would have to re-verify or re-register your information.
Oh, so there won't be any new applications then?
Basically, yes, and it opens from April 1st, 2024, and it's an online application. When they launch the portal, I'll be sure to let the listeners know.
Okay, great.
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, and thank you so much for your call. It is 11:32, and you're listening to the Edge and ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. We are celebrating our 63rd anniversary, 62 years of broadcasting service in St. Kitts and Nevis and across the Caribbean region. We are doing some giveaways. The first question was, when did the Edge premiere on ZIZ, and what was the first topic? The answer is October 2nd, 2023. and Youth in Nation Building, and that person won themselves a voucher for $100 courtesy Skelec. And the second question was, give 2 of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio, and some of the phrases are: the golden voice of the nation, ZIZ Radio proudly uniting, leading, serving, and entertaining, or the pulse of the Eastern Caribbean. It is 11:30. Let's take a... Do you have any callers? We're going to take a break and we're going to come back and continue. I'll pose that last question before we wrap up the program for today.
The Kim Collins Athletic Stadium and the Nevis Athletic Stadium will be energized by SKN's top athletes for the 2024 TDC Track and Field Inter-School Championship. Be a part of the historic multi-city event when SKN Athletics bring you 4 days of track and field on Thursday, March 14th and Friday, March 15th at the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium, and Saturday, March 16th and Sunday, March 17th at the Nevis Athletic Stadium. Saturday tickets are $30 preferred seating, $15 for adults on the ground, and $10 for children on the ground. Sunday tickets are $40 preferred seating, $20 for adults on the ground, and $15 for children on the ground. Tickets are available at City Drugstore Nevis and Digicel St. Kitts. It's energy, energy, energy for the 2024 TDC Track and Field Inter-School Championships, March 14th to March 17th at the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium and the Nevis Athletic Stadium. Sponsored by TDC, the Department of Sports St. Kitts, and the Department of Sports Nevis. Energy! We share it, blow, long drop. We share it, blow,
Welcome back to the Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. It is 11:36. The phone lines are open and we're taking your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. We are taking your calls. Caller, good morning and welcome to the program.
Hello, good morning. Happy birthday to ZIZ. And one of the programs I used to love and enjoy most was the Unshackled. I used to like that program.
You remember when that was?
Pardon?
You remember when that was, when it started, or?
I don't quite remember, you know. I am fairly pretty young. Yeah. And Devonne, in you calling out some of the catchphrases, I think you forgot this one. Reaching you wherever you are.
Reaching you wherever you are. All right. Yeah. All right, Colin. Thank you so much for...
That's Colin.
Yes, my brother, you got it right, man.
You remember the Unshackled?
Yes, I did. I don't remember what day it used to come on, though.
I don't remember.
Okay.
This is Navigator. You see, so I'm pretty young. Yes. I grew up listening to ZIZ, you know, so... Unshackled was a good program for me. I used to enjoy that. The stories, the adventures, the experience. Yes.
One of the number one songs back then was "Don't Let the Green Grass Fool You."
Okay, man. Thank you very much, and happy birthday to the station again. Once again, and the hard-working staff there. Much love and appreciation to you guys, man.
Thanks a lot, buddy. All the best to you too.
Thank you so much.
You got another caller?
Yeah, I have a caller. All right. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Happy birthday to ZIZ Radio. And what about the quiet time with Al Salter? The quiet time broadcast.
The quiet time broadcast. You remember that one?
Maybe that's been before.
Used to be a lot of love songs.
Huh?
I said those were some love songs back in the day.
No, he's a gospel. He's a preacher. He used to come on, Al Salter, with the quiet time broadcast.
How long ago that was?
Why? That was in the 60s or 70s.
Oh, I'm too young for that.
Yeah, I ain't remember yet. So only me want to know about that.
So that's in the early days of ZIZ?
Yeah, Al Salter broadcast.
All right.
With the quiet time.
Oh, okay. All right.
A 15 minutes broadcast. Yeah, religious, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, caller.
Okay, thanks so much, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Let's head back to the phone lines. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy birthday to ZIZ. In the 90s, they had a lovely program by the name of Midweek Togetherness every Wednesday. It come on 12 and then go off 1. And I used to love that. And I used to love the next program. They used to come on Tuesday with Mr. Warner. Yeah, and it used to sound nice. So how you do that now? If you have a boyfriend and you're interested, you write the letter. And you can mail the letter to Radio ZIZ, Springfield, Bathurst, St. Kitts. And you write in the letter, and whoever you love, you send the request, and then they reply to you. They call it out because you put in your name. That was a good one, too.
So
yes.
ZIZ was the first Facebook.
Yes, ZIZ is very great.
All right.
Because right now I'm 80 years and I know a lot of things. The young man who used to call out the request of Tuesday, he did title Warner.
And you used to be home writing the songs when they play, right?
Yeah, I used to write to hear because I take the time and I write it and put it in my name.
Yes.
So whoever they got, let them take that on the ball. Yeah. Oh, what was National Showcase?
Tell you that was Facebook, yeah.
Every Tuesday, I listen. You know? I give them a lot of worries, kind of young Gabby, but a great time them. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Connor.
Okay.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for that. I just said Facebook.
We got confession going on here.
Yeah.
Because earlier the nurse lady spoke about that same thing.
The same.
If they, girl want to mess with somebody else, they write down she boyfriend name and send in the request.
Yeah.
It's coming from she. Which is not so,
We
got some more phone calls.
Yeah. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Moderator and members at the head table.
Yes.
Now, I was a boy at the time. I was about 12 years old when ZIZ came into being. And 6 o'clock to begin the day was Al Salter and the Quiet Time. Al Salter and the Quiet Time. 15 minutes broadcast. And following that, the other 15 minutes was Hymns at Sunrise. Hymns at Sunrise goes on to 6:30, and between 6:30 and 7, I can't recall. But at 7:30 was the march. There was the march. I need to understand that the march was requested by Administrator Howard. Howard was the administrator at the time, and every morning 7:30 was the march. Was the march. Jazzy does it when she comes on Saturday morning. She keeps that. She would keep the march on Saturday morning. Outside of that, the match is gone. The 6 o'clock assault on the quiet time is gone. Teams are signing and is gone. I definitely would like to hear them. I would like to see them come back. I would like to start the day at a time like this. We should have back assault and the quiet time, and also teams at sunrise to start the day.
But you do know that we started at 3 o'clock a.m. and that is also gospel, so that could be quiet time.
Okay, but 6 o'clock I think we should bring back assault on the quiet time. I think so. It will be too early at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
It will be too early.
But it starts at 3 and goes up until 7.
I didn't get you.
It starts at 3 and goes up until 7.
Well, all right. Well, let us have at 6 o'clock bring back assault and the quiet time. And also bring back the teams at sunrise.
All right.
No problem with bringing back the match. We are still British.
The match was post-war. We kind of out of it.
Look at it. The Bible says we must not remove the landmarks set by our forefathers. The Bible, in the book of Proverbs, we must not remove the landmarks set by our forefathers.
I got you.
You understand?
At least we get it on Saturday mornings.
But only one time.
So big up to Jazzy.
And listen, apart from that, the match used to be a setting point for people to get ready to go to work for 8 o'clock.
Yes, I know. That's right. Mr. Morton, if you're listening,
it was
that conversation.
It was a beam. It was a beam, tell you the truth.
You had to be on the door.
7:30. You got to be in the bath before 7:30. Or no later than 7:30.
Yeah.
Yes, it used to work. But I definitely would like to hear Al-Salter and the quiet time returning to ZIZ.
All right.
Followed by the teams at sunrise.
All right. It's 11:45.
Thank you much, brother.
Okay. We go back to the phone lines.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All the best to ZIZ. Pascal.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember Open House?
Yes, of course.
When, like they say, American Got Talent, it's Open House, the loan that they're from, all kind of people from all different villages used to go up there and sing your song with Golden Canes, Open House. That was something else, but every Saturday we got to make a mix now. You make a mix everybody who comes to the radio for Saturday. That was supposed to be the thing with Golden Cane, because you want to hear who coming from Buckley, you want to hear who coming from Matt Knight.
Yeah. So that was
dark Tower and them man go up there. It was a real good thing with Open House, but then they come a long way. So.
Yeah, I myself did a little try out there for a little talent myself.
Carla, you ever tried?
Okay, you might later.
He asked you if you ever tried out.
No, but we tried to wait up there one time.
Okay.
Right, that was something in the Open House.
And it was open because it was out in the yard.
Yeah, that's on
before
fun,
they put on a roof on the arch. There was an arch that you can
Okay.
All right, so we got more callers. ZIZ Radio celebrating 62 years of programming. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm calling to say happy birthday to ZIZ. But one of the programs I really had was Sports Roundup, which used to come on at 7:45 at evening, and followed by the BBC News. I think Kanye Osborne was the manager at that time.
Yep, that's right.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna give the third question. Before I do that, so as you mentioned Facebook earlier, right? For those of you who are experiencing difficulties with your Facebook or Instagram page, there's a worldwide outage, and so no need for you to panic or think that somebody is hacking your Facebook page. There is a worldwide outage with Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. It occurred about 5 minutes ago. And there is an estimated time when it's going to be back up. So for those of you who are listening to the program via Facebook and it crashed, our apologies, but Facebook has crashed worldwide. 11:47. Let's take one more call, and then we're going to pose this question. We have two more, okay? Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes.
I just want to wish ZIZ a happy anniversary. And in reflection, I remember some of the programs. My favorite program was a Saturday afternoon, the CTI show that is called In the Island. And the announcer sometimes would start from St. Kitts and go down south as far as Trinidad or even as far as Suriname, and then he'll come back up and go sometimes as far as Jamaica. Sometimes he goes up even up to the Bahamas. And it used to be good because when you reach islands like Antigua and Barbuda, he would say like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and he'd begin to call out the different islands within the St. Vincent and Grenadine chain, and then he would say Trinidad and Tobago. So you had an idea of what islands were above St. Kitts going up north, or below St. Kitts going up south, and the different associated islands with them. So that was one of my fun memories of ZIZ, especially the CTI show. I don't want what was then to come back. We have gone a long way, and what is past is past. But if you could look for this song, it used to come on, ZIZ used to come on in the morning and then go off and then come back on in the afternoon and then go off early in the night. But in the night, they used to play this song, Goodbye, by Sue Thompson. Goodbye, have a good time. If you could find it, look for it, play it before you go. Goodbye, have a good time by Sue Thompson. That's all I would like to get.
Sue Thompson?
Yeah, Sue Thompson. That piece says goodbye and have a good time. They used to play that every time they're leaving in the night. I think there was around 8 o'clock or so when they're leaving. I think the guy was some Osborne or something. I don't remember. I think it was one of the Osborne guys, but I can't remember. But it used to be good.
Carney Osborne.
Carney.
Sue Thompson, goodbye and have a good time.
All right. We got about 10 minutes left. So the last question is, what is the name of... You have a caller? Okay, let me take this caller. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Hello, one program that was very popular, and it's in recent time, the 1980s, was Have Your Say by Golden Canes. Have Your Say.
All right, caller, thank you. Thank you so much for that. ZIZ Radio 63rd anniversary. Giveaway questions. The last question before we wrap up the conversation is, what is the name of the speech competition held for ZIZ 60th anniversary? What is the name of the speech competition held for ZIZ's 60th anniversary? If you get that correct, you will win yourself an Alexa speaker, courtesy Harper's. And we want to thank Harper's, Skelec, and SL Hosfords for their continued contribution towards ZIZ over the years. You have any callers? Call us at 465-2555 or 718-5772-916. Tell me the name of the speech competition that was held for ZIZ's 60th anniversary, and will you win yourself an Alexa speaker, courtesy Harper's. And again, we say thank you to Harper's, Skelec, and Hosfords for their patronage and their support to ZIZ over the years. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Let's take this caller.
It's building all legacy, says 60.
Sorry, that is incorrect, but you can try again.
Okay.
What is the name of the speech competition held for ZIZ's 60th anniversary? What is the name of the speech competition held for ZIZ's 60th anniversary? So give me the name of the competition that we had here for our 60th anniversary, and you'll win yourself an Alexa speaker, courtesy Harper's. We have a caller. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Hello, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Happy birthday to ZIZ.
Good morning. Thank you.
I called yesterday, and let me say this. One of the callers, a gentleman called about I'll solve the required time. Actually, that time was before you probably were around, you and your colleague there. That was in the 60s. It used to be 6:45. the quiet time, 6:45 in the morning. Now, I recall a gentleman, a good friend of mine, a long time ago, used to work for ZIZ. His name is Wesley Wharton. Originally, he's from Keon. He's still around, but maybe not with ZIZ. But also, I live in Station, so let me say that. I'm living here for so many years. ZIZ was really a beacon to the older folks in Station. They used to listen when I hear their conversations. ZIZ was their beacon. Those who love cricket, they used to pay attention to ZIZ to bring the cricket, the test matches, and other things. Now, how many stations within the Caribbean, the Eastern Caribbean, has been there before ZIZ? I don't know. And maybe that's a good thing you can tell us. How many other stations were there before ZIZ? They also, paid attention to, I know one in St. Martin, the Radio Paradise, as some call a call, and those were the two stations, but ZIZ was foremost, because you know, if you don't know, quite a number of persons here have relatives from St. Kitts. A number of persons here, their parents are from St. Kitts. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that. We have about 5 minutes left, so we want to see if we can get this question answered. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Well, I got no guess why it should have been. The role of ZIZ in uniting the nation, or the role of ZIZ in nation building. One of those two, it is or should have been.
All right, that is incorrect.
And big up Chico, Kitchen Superstar. I said that the whole country locked down to ZIZ.
All right, that is incorrect, but thank you so much for trying. Okay, so I think you guys are giving me the name for the anniversary theme. I don't want the anniversary theme. I want the name of the speech competition. Let's head back to the phone lines.
Yeah, Golden Cairns High School speech competition.
You are absolutely correct. You've won yourself an Alexa speaker, courtesy Harper's. Please hold, we'll take you off the air to get your name. You got him? Okay. So share your name there with Ronnie. You are absolutely correct. The name of the speech competition held for ZIZ's 60th anniversary is ZIZ Goldwyn Cairns High School Speech Competition. And that is the end of the questions here on The Edge, ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Let me just do a quick recap. So the first question was, when did The Edge premiere on ZIZ, and what was the first topic? The Edge premiered on October 2nd, 2023, and the first topic was Youth in Nation Building, and that person won themselves a voucher from Skelec, valued at $100. And we thank Skelec for their patronage and continued support over the years. The second question was, give 2 of the catchphrases used on ZIZ Radio. And some of those phrases are: the golden voice of the nation, ZIZ Radio proudly uniting, leading, serving, and entertaining, or ZIZ Radio entertaining the nation, enjoyed by the world. And I think this one is the most popular.
Number one station that rocks the nation.
The one station that rocks the nation.
Number one because you make us number one.
Okay.
You want me to go on?
Well, you know what I mean.
There you go. There's just so many.
There's so many. I'm familiar with this one. ZIZ the family station. ZIZ the family station.
Yep, definitely.
The Pulse of the Eastern Caribbean.
Pulse of the Eastern Caribbean.
Yeah. And that person won themselves a Black & Decker steam iron, courtesy SL Hosfords. And the last question was, what is the name of the speech competition held for ZIZ's 60th anniversary? That is the Goldwyn Cairns High School Speech Competition, winning an Alexa speaker, courtesy Harper's. Congratulations to all of you. Ronnie, you got those names, and so you guys can pass by the studio to collect your prize.
And if you can't make it in person, I know at least 1 or 2 persons who may not be able to make it in person. Please let us know who will be picking it up for you by name.
All right.
And so we can do that.
Yeah. That is good. It is 11:58 and you've been listening to The Edge and ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Thank you guys so much for participating in the conversation for today and participating in the giveaway questions. Until next time, you guys stay safe. Continue to enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I know I will. You guys take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.
You're going to make someone happy today.